Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I wanted to do a video on my workout in the morning and then a get ready with me, like once I shower, everything that I do, everything that I use post shower as far as skincare, body care, and then we'll do a little like quick summer makeup. So yeah, I've just been loving these morning workouts. I've been working out 3 to 4 times a week now at home. Since we're not homeschooling this summer, I have a little more freedom and flexibility as far as time goes. And so working out has been pretty nice to do in the summer. I'm also going to share just like little tips and things that I've been doing throughout the video. So I hope you guys all enjoy. Also, this video is in collaboration with Linjer, which is my most adorable, sweet little necklace. These are little real diamonds. These are also the hoops I've shared a lot with you guys before. These are their birthstone hoops, but Linjer is an accessory brand that has really impressed me. They care so much about the quality of their pieces, and this is not a fast fashion brand. And I just feel like as time goes on, I care so much more about investing in high quality pieces that are going to last me a long time. So Linjer sells very high quality pieces at an affordable price. And the reason they can do this is because they are selling directly to consumer. So they're able to cut out a bunch of different costs. They're also hypoallergenic, nickel free. So these are pieces that are just going to last. The core of their brand is sustainability. So they use recycled materials when they can. Their silver and gold is 100% recycled. They use some gold vermeil pieces that are a sterling silver base and then a 22 karat gold on top of that. And it's much thicker than most that you will find. They have 14 karat solid gold. They have lab grown diamonds that are conflict free. And I just noticed, I have this necklace too. Their pieces are, you can just tell them apart from other things that I own. They also have some cute charms and a lot of birthstone pieces that I just love. Something that I've been eyeing is one of their rings. So I don't really wear my wedding band ring a lot because it's a whole size smaller than my engagement ring. And so I'm thinking about getting one of their rings to use because the price is so much better than one I was looking at, and it looks exactly the same. So that has been in my cart. But I just highly recommend you guys check out Linjer. They have so many beautiful pieces, and I know you will love them. So I'm gonna put a link down below for you guys to check out. They also gave all of you guys a special offer. The code is Kendra in all caps. I will put that down below. Make sure to use that at checkout. So thank you, Linjer, for partnering with me today, and I hope you guys all enjoy the rest of today's video. All right, I am about to go on the treadmill for my tread walk. I've got my water bottle. This is the Hydro Jug in the cream color, and I have a little bit of Body Bio electrolytes in here. They have no flavor. It's just electrolytes, which is great. I'll link both. These are from Amazon, I think, yep. This is I wanted just like cotton sports bras, both Amazon. I'll link this too. And then my shoes, I absolutely love these. Oh, Flux footwear, so I have those on. So I'm gonna go on the treadmill at a 10 incline, 3 miles per hour for 35 minutes. Once you get to the 20-minute mark, you start burning fat. So if you guys, I know me and Andrew will do our video soon on that, but yeah, that's what I'm gonna do right now. Starting with my workouts, I get on the treadmill and I do it for 35 minutes. First, I was doing it for like 40 to 45. Now I've been doing 35, but you can definitely do more. Like some days, if I just have a little extra time or I'm just like in the groove, I will do 40 minutes. But basically, once you get to 20 minutes, then you start burning fat. So you can't stop the whole time you're on the treadmill. You want to be at a high incline. So I do 10 incline and I'm at 3 miles per hour. And you just want to have a certain heart rate, which I need to know that, but I don't. And that is why I need Andrew for the Q&A that we will be doing soon. But essentially, so this is zone 2, and it helps you stay in that heart rate zone, and then you'll burn fat once you pass 20 minutes. So I've been doing that first, and then I'll come inside and do some type of workout with weights. At first, I was not using weights. We didn't have any, and I noticed a big difference once I added in some weights to my exercises. So I would definitely suggest you guys get some weights. These ones are The heaviest they get is 20 pounds. I got them off of Walmart. They were the cheapest ones I could find, and they've been great for what I need them for. I do want to get some kettlebells still, and eventually we're going to make our garage like it'll be a little gym area. And then hopefully we can get a couple heavier weights as well. But for now, this has been what I've been doing. And I go to YouTube and I search for Carolyn Gervin, and she has so many great workouts. So some days I'll pick just a leg workout, some days I'll pick an arm workout, and then other times I'll do a full body. But her workouts are typically between 20 minutes and like 45 minutes or so. And they just are so great. I really love them. So I do my treadmill, walk, and then my weights. And then if I have time and if the kids are content, then I will do sauna for 30 minutes. We got a sauna last year and it's been really awesome to have. Now, since we're not homeschooling throughout the summer, I've had extra time to work out. So I have to try to figure out what I'm going to do starting next month once we start back with our rhythm of schooling. I'm most likely going to be waking up early. Andrew wakes up early to go to CrossFit, so I think I'm going to just wake up when he wakes up to start on my workouts, because I work out much better in the mornings than I do later in the day, and it's just really nice to just get it done. So I think that's going to be my plan. To be honest, I should probably start doing that now so that nothing is really changing. But yeah, if you have any questions, let me know down below, that me and Andrew can talk about when we do our whole Q&A video on fitness and diet. A big thing that I've changed is not eating processed foods, like no more packaged foods. I was eating a lot of them and I didn't realize that. So basically cutting out everything from the pantry other than like granola. I will use granola in my yogurt in the mornings, but for the most part, I'm eating everything out of the fridge. And that has been really game changing. I think another thing is pretty much eliminating any process or any added sugar, like refined sugar. So yeah, I'm trying to think we got a dessert the other day. We went to get froyo. So I'm not going to not ever have any sugar, but as much as I can possibly eliminate, I will. It's not a daily occurrence for sure. It's a very rare, frequent thing that I have been eating. But between no sugar, no processed foods, and just focusing on whole foods and focusing a lot on protein, that's really, really helped my body. I just didn't realize I was eating a lot of baked items because I love to bake. And so I was eating, scones and muffins, and I'd make everything gluten-free so I could eat it, obviously. But I just think that was too much of my diet. And so now just focusing more on filling my body with protein first has been really helpful. So when I do bake, I use all-purpose flour rather than gluten-free flour, so then I'm not tempted to eat it. So when I still will bake stuff like zucchini bread, banana bread for the kids, muffins, all those things, but I make it solely for them to eat as a snack and breakfast, not for me to have all the time. And I just think too, just as I'm getting older, diet is so huge and it affects me much more than it did in the past. In the past, I could get away with eating a lot more, not bad foods. I feel like I've always been generally pretty healthy in what I eat and what I pick, but I could get away with having more sugar, where now I feel like when I do eat something like that, I notice it affects me much faster. I also break out when I eat sugar now. The next day I will break out and just won't feel great. I'll have way less energy. So yeah, just a lot of little changes that I've made the past 3 months now, and I just feel really good, and I love seeing my body start to change and get stronger, and I just fit into my clothes much better now. Okay, I'm done with my workout. I'm now going to do the sauna for 30 minutes and read my book. I'll show you what book I'm reading if I can find it. So far I like it. I thought it was just going to be a casual read, but it's another World War II novel. I swear, I always somehow. It is called Sea of Memories. So far I'm liking it. Before I go to do the sauna, I'm so hungry. We are really running low on food right now. So I'm gonna make myself a protein shake first. Usually I do this after I'm fully done, but I am famished. I only had a little bit of yogurt this morning and a little bit of granola. So I'm gonna have just some protein and water, and that'll get me through the sauna. And I also do a little bit of creatine too. All right, sauna time is done. I didn't make it to 30 minutes. I just feel like I have more things to do today. I'm like, that's enough. I'm thoroughly sweaty. So I'm gonna rinse off. I'll show you guys what I've been doing for my makeup and hair lately. And I made the kids a smoothie since we are lacking in the food department. Just some protein, mango, blueberries, and coconut water. All right, I'm post shower, so you guys are gonna get a full everything that I do and I use after I get out of the shower. So first, my skin is so dry, my face, and I'm red from the sauna. I'm using the Everything Balm from Primally Pure. This stuff is the best thing ever. I try to get every single person in my life to use this. This is all I use now on my skin. Oh, I just forgot to dry brush my face. Oh well, I'll do my body. There are so many different types. There's the antioxidant, the everything, clarifying, soothing, whatever your skin type is or what you want, there is something for you, but it is so hydrating and has helped my skin look its best it's ever looked. Next, I'm gonna put a little bit of chapstick. My lips are so chapped. I don't love this. I got this at Lush randomly, this lip balm. It's not my favorite. It smells like baby powder. Every time I put it on, I'm just like, ugh. But my lips are dry. Okay, so before I have any lotion on my skin, I've been dry brushing. If you want smooth skin, you've got to dry brush. So you wanna bring your motions up towards your heart, and it just feels like so good. Oh my gosh. What this does is it helps circulation. It helps with dry skin. It helps with, if you guys have cellulite, this helps just like kind of break up stagnant areas of drainage in your body, just to get your drainage flowing more properly and efficiently. But what I've just been doing lately is a lot more like manual things to help instead of products. So at night I'll give myself like 10 extra, I love doing this on the back of my legs too, because I used to get bumps back here. But I'll give myself 10 extra minutes at night, and I'll use a gua sha stone just to really like get rid of any tension in the back of my neck. Helps with fine lines and wrinkles. Again, helps so much with circulation and drainage. And do this before you put deodorant on, because you can get in your armpits too. Even if you don't have a gua sha stone, you can just use your hands. Like, your hands are a powerful tool, and you can use that to really help your skin. Even when you put on your balm, you can just give yourself an extra few minutes of massaging onto your skin and just working that in. Bring it all down to your heart and your chest. I go a little bit softer, just as a little bit more delicate skin. So you can see I just have like a little bit more redness to my skin now. That is all the circulation, and feels so invigorating. Such a great way to start your day. Now on top of that, this is the Leilani Organic Cocoa Infusion. This smells like coconut and jasmine. It smells so amazing. This will definitely be a repurchase of mine. So I do legs, stomach, arms, and chest. Another good thing to use if you're like going somewhere, because it gives you just a little bit of a shine and a glow to your skin. Another thing that I love are these cupping tools. So what you do with them, I'll show you really quickly on my face, or gua sha. Like, I'll show you, you can do either of these. These are just such a great thing to have. So I've read that this is like working out your face. Like, it's really getting rid of fine lines and bringing back like just that life to your skin. And this, the gua sha, is more smoothing. So different purposes, but I love the cupping. So I squeeze till there's friction, and then I let go. I'm gonna look crazy for a little bit, but that's okay. And you don't need to do all of these. like this with the gua sha, and then I drain it down my face. However, every so often, I give them a little extra love. I usually sleep on my left side, so I get more fine lines right here. See that? So I like the cupping thing to help work those out. You can also just suck it and hold it there too. There's different ways that you can do it. I just like this way because it pulls down the drainage. Okay, and then really quickly, let me just show you when I do my neck. So I'll go behind my head and I'll bring this up at night. Feels so good. You want to loosen up your neck first. Oh, there's nothing that feels better than this, honestly. And if I ever get knots, like I'll just use this to work them out. And then once I have my neck kind of loosened up, I'll go first here. And this you don't have to press hard. It's like a light pressure. If I have redness right here, I do a little bit extra right around the nostrils and then pull under the eyes to kind of lift, and then same motion as the cupping, but you're trying to get a lot of that surface area of the gua sha in contact with your face. Same thing to the other side. Get the neck. Right here, it's kind of stiff. And you'll notice areas of tension. Sometimes I'll notice, usually in my jaw, I keep a lot of my tension. So if there ever is areas that feel a little tender, I will spend a little extra time just working that area. One other one that I have is this, which is great to use. Like you can put it right here and just kind of get rid of that. Like it's on certain areas where you feel some pressure, like even like right here. And then this is a little bit more targeted. But I do feel like just the standard shape gua sha is the one I reach for the most. And then make sure you pull that all down. This just brings so much clarity to your skin. I love it so much. Okay, next up, I go in with deodorant. This is the Primally Pure deodorant in lavender. Do I have lavender? Yeah, I have this on auto ship to my house, which is lovely. But if there's one thing you switch out to a non-toxic swap, do deodorant. Now that I have all of my like lotions on, oils I can put on my jewelry so I'm not all gunked up. So I'll put on my ring, my earrings. So I'm just gonna do these little simple studs in my second hole. I've been having so much fun with earrings this summer, just like, not just this summer, always, like layering different ones, finding different combinations. And then these are my Linjer birthstone hoops that are probably my most worn jewelry item that I own, because I always wear earrings no matter what. And I love a simple hoop in both holes, but lately I've been doing a stud right there. I think that looks really cute though. So these are the April birthstone, which is my birthstone. However, you could get, it's a white topaz. I think these are just cute on its own. You don't have to be an April baby, but love these. And then I'm gonna wear my newest Linjer piece, this necklace, which is that the sweetest thing you've ever seen? I love how dainty and simple it is. Time for hair. Okay, so we're gonna do a little bit of Scalp Relief Tea Tree. This is a leave-in conditioner. I spray it every time I shower. It just gives me some added moisture and helps my dry scalp. Ooh, let me show you my shampoo I've been using because I love it. My scalp was so dry and this has helped me so much. The brand is Jupiter. It's the anti-dandruff balancing shampoo. Something else I've been doing on days where like I know I'm gonna shampoo soon is just adding some organic, it's just pure rosehip oil to my ends. Even I'll add a little bit right now, just for a little hydration. especially in the summertime when you're in the sun a lot and you're swimming, your hair can take a beating. So I'm just trying to use a lot of things that I just have around the house that I can use as multiple things. So speaking of Leilani, which was that body oil, I also got the Leilani perfume. This is the Keel fragrance. Just like pure jasmine gardenia heaven. So amazing. I love this and so great for travel. I love Leilani. It's made in Kauai, so I have a special, we went there on our honeymoons and I just love Kauai. Okay, let's move on to makeup. All right, the first thing that I do is I add onto my face my Ilia skin tint. This is a light tint. You get SPF 40 in here. I have been using it for a really long time now. And this is what I use as my foundation. I'm considering trying the RMS skin tint. They also have something similar that's like a tinted moisturizer. And I love RMS, so I might try that when I'm done with this. Because if you guys follow RMS Beauty, Rosemarie is the founder and I am obsessed with her. She is amazing. This lady is, oh my gosh, please go watch her videos. But she was saying something to avoid in products like this is hyaluronic acid, and this has hyaluronic acid. So, all right, next up, I'm gonna go in with a little bit of concealer underneath my eyes. This is RMS. I have the shade 11 right now, and I love this pop form. Their products, I've just been on a huge RMS kick lately. What I like about these concealers is they are made to help your skin. So they're not going to dry out your skin. They're very hydrating versus a lot of other makeups really, really dry into your skin. Yes, they'll be like crease free and all that, but at the end of the day, I'd rather my skin look better than, and not, like, I don't care if my makeup's gonna crease a ton. So I use this for little other areas of redness around my face. Since I'm not using like a full coverage makeup, I just use this a little bit around any other areas of redness. Yeah.
You're gonna have to leave.
Another thing that she does is she uses the RMS beauty oil sometimes to add, like, she uses it with the concealer to make it more thin. So a lot of different options. I am gonna use a little bit of the Alima Pure powder.
It went under the wall.
Okay. Just to set my under eyes a little bit. I like this area to not be shiny. I kind of go around my nose. These are the satin finishing powders. They're really lovely. I've been using these for a long time. This is in beige too. It's the satin matte foundation. So I just kind of go in my T-zone just to kind of make things look nice. You can also pop that over your lids if you want that. Okay, moving on, I like to do a little bit of bronzer and a little tip that she was talking about for bronzer. You can do cream. So I have the cream RMS pot, and what she does with this is she applies it like where your skin would naturally get bronze. I'm just gonna do a little powder today instead of doing cream. So this is the Alima Pure Mauna Loa bronzer. Love this. So I basically go cheek out with that. I'll blend this, don't worry. And then I go forehead like the sun is giving me a suntan versus contouring. I have been doing contouring for a while and I kind of just have switched it up. So high points, that's where the sun hits you. And it just warms up your skin. I always take it down my neck so it doesn't look like you have any sort of discolor, like a change in color. And I also go on my jawline. Okay, so now this is when I need to add something to my eyes because they look very bare. So I just take my same bronzer and I go right over my eye. I love bronzer as an eyeshadow. And I am doing this solely looking at the front-facing camera on my phone. So I hope this looks okay. And then you can just like brush out, especially if you have blue eyes. The bronzer tone just makes them look really nice. And then you can add a little bit more if you want more in your crease. But I love in the summertime just making this very warm, bronzed. And then you can also pull that under your eyes. And I take that brush that I used to put my concealer on and just kind of go under here so that it's nice and blurred. I need to look into a mirror right now. Let's put some eyebrow stuff on because my eyebrows are looking crazy. I got this eyebrow pencil. It's just L'Oreal. The color is a tad orangey for me. It is dark blonde. I like to do a little bit of a pencil, and then I like to add a little powder. What's that? I find that the pencil makes it a little more natural versus painted on with just a powder. I mean, this color isn't bad. My hair is very hard to find eyebrows because my hair is like auburn, but I don't want a red. It's not red, but most auburn pencils pull more red in tone, so they just don't match. So I have to usually go with like a light brown or a dark blonde. Okay, so then I like to take a little bit of eyeshadow. This is MAC, I think it's charcoal brown. And I go in with just an angled brush. Like I kind of mix these two colors. Okay, wow, can I do this on my phone? We'll try. I go right in the arch. Ooh, I need to use the mirror. Okay, something you can do is a little bit of gel to kind of lock it in place. This one's from Maybelline. So you can see that products that I don't buy natural are brow gel, mascara, and basically brow products and mascara. Okay, let's finish our face. I've been loving the RMS Maiden's Blush, again, for that like suntan look. It's just gorgeous, rosy burnt color. It's so beautiful. I like their brush for this too. And I go right over my cheeks and over the bridge of my nose. It lasts so long, like all day long. You have this beautiful rosy color, just like a nice flush to your face. Another really great product for eyeshadow. Let's pop a little in the crease. Another good color for blue-eyed people. So you don't need eyeshadow. You can just use blush and bronzer. Okay, time for mascara, and then we're done. Oop, no, we need Livian Luminizer. My face is seriously becoming all RMS. The stuff is amazing. It makes your cheeks glow and just shine. So I take a flat top foundation brush to blend this out so we don't have any like harsh lines. Last up, mascara. This is the CoverGirl Lash Blast Clean Utopia. I have to do this in the mirror. With this stuff, I do one coat. I let it dry usually. Not completely, but I let it dry a little bit and then I go back in with another coat. It's really nice. You get a lot of volume. Doesn't flake, and it's easy to wash off. Then I like to spray my face with some rose water. And if you want lip stuff, I like the RMS Daytime Nude and Morning Dew. This is warmer, this is cooler, both pretty. And I just been doing liner because it lasts longer and it just gives your lips some color. Okay, so this is my, I was gonna say every day, but it's not every day. I don't do makeup every single day in the summertime and just in life. A lot of times I'll just do eyebrows, but when I'm doing my makeup, this is what I've been doing in the summertime. I just love how fresh and glowy and dewy it is, and it wears nicely throughout the day. We are heading out to go to the park. I just put on some linen shorts, got my Reef flip-flops, my bag that I got from Amazon. I love this leather bag. I put my hair in a clip so it can air dry. I'm trying not to put so much heat on it. My hair ended up air drying and then I put a few curls in it. So that's gonna be the end of today's vlog. I hope you guys all enjoyed. And I will put down below if you guys want to check out Linjer. I will have the code is Kendra and there'll be a link. You can go check everything out there. And I hope you guys all like the pieces that I've been wearing. I will see you all very soon.